Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to another episode of Off the Rails with Austin Train. Joining me as always, best friend, professional musician, co-host, Brian Gower. We are coming to you taped in front of a live studio audience here at Times Square on New Year's Eve.
We're waiting for the ball to drop.
Waiting for that ball to drop. We have another 72 hours.
Yeah.
Another 72 hours and plus whatever for that ball to drop. Big year for us.
Yeah.
And maybe for the world.
Yeah.
So you lost a bunch of weight, Brian.
Oh, yeah.
You lost a bunch of weight. We've been talking about that on and off, but Brian's doing his little victory lap.
Yeah.
Didn't mean to say little. I didn't mean to trivialize.
Yeah. my
Brian's
journey,
taking his big fat victory lap.
big slow pace.
Dude, it's fucking home run trot.
Yeah. So, and then I'm like, all right, been, sticking to a diet, but on, we're, in between the, Christmas and New Year's here.
So you've been binging?
No, for Christmas, I was just, off the rails.
Sure.
I was like, oh yeah, just like grazing on cookies all day.
Oh yeah, that's
like,
a bad
I'm
one,
like,
dude.
I'm not a sweets guy, so like, of the whole like
It's a
dieting.
big cookie day.
Yeah, it's cookie cakes, and then like those little Debbie's cakes,
Mm-hmm.
those tree ones.
Yeah.
Put a hurting on those
Nice,
things. Like
dude.
my lunch was literally cakes and cookies. It's just like a child would be like, "What? That's legal?
Yeah.
You can do that?" I'm an adult, damn it. So if you like, I'm like, again, it's like of the dieting thing, that's one easy for me is like no sugar,
Yeah.
like, or no sweets or whatever. I'm not a
Mhm.
sweets guy. And then, but yeah, that was like, fuck it. It's,
Yeah.
it's holidays. Generally, I would think of like other like Christmases would be, I'd be just like, all right, start boozing at like 10 a.m.
Nice.
And
Dude.
then now I'm like, all right, well, not
But sometimes when you
not
stop drinking, you get a sugar, you get a sweet tooth because you're used to getting a lot of sugar from alcohol.
Yeah. I
And
think
then you
that's,
stop drinking.
I think that's what people say. It's like, that's one. And then, just trying to find like any like dopamine hit that you would
Yeah.
get, the cheap thrills that you would get.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that was one. I'm like, fuck it. It's the holidays. It would just like that was what my lunch consisted of. Is Coke Zeros
Nice.
and just little Debbie's. I'm like, just like half a box.
Oh, I've been having snack attacks. You know what's so crazy? It's like, I feel like there's less and less Thanksgiving leftovers every year, but there's more and more cookies and sweets people dump on me.
Okay.
So I put on like the last month. I put on like a good amount of weight. I tried to like put on a shirt today. Like there's a specific shirt I was gonna wear, and
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is not comfortable.
You're bulking.
I'm mad. I'm fucking. I don't know. I was like I was like, God damn it! Now I'm angry. I'm pissed off.
Yeah.
But
Well, don't Hulk out of that shirt.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that'd be a good one. I gotta
Uh,
get some more fucking skimpy shirts like that.
Yeah. Of me dieting.
Because
I
that's
still-
also another way to look buff when you're just kind of a little fat is to wear small shirts.
Yeah. It should just tighten up. And my chest, it just
Yeah.
tits.
Just your big old floppy donglers
Yeah.
hanging out.
Oh yeah, and then but yeah, I've been just like not watching the scale every day, but I'm like, oh okay, I like to see.
You can relax a little bit.
I've been seeing like progress, and then I'm not seeing any over the last like
Yeah.
month and a half or whatever.
Mm.
And I'm like, and then I was like looking, and I'm like, well, I've been taking creatine, and they say,
Oh, yeah, you're gonna put on weight.
You put on water or whatever,
Yeah.
and then I'm like, well, I guess that's good. It's going to your muscles, but I'm also like, I like the number. I'm a numbers guy.
Yeah. No, you want to measure progress. I haven't been working out that much. Like I pinched my something is like carpal tunnel or something. Because I remember I was like playing video games and I like tweaked it. And then I was like going to the gym and it still like doesn't feel good and it's kind of making me mad because I'm like, just heal already so I can go back to the gym.
Yeah, you need be one of those healing tanks like in Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, dude.
Just to be like, he's gonna be faster, stronger, better at Mario
we
3.
need more. Yeah, that's the thing that makes me so mad about technology. Is like, oh, we have like, so you can be reached wherever you are. People can like track you because your phone,
Yeah.
but you kind of need your phone
Mhm.
to like to fucking get into most places, to
Yeah.
buy, to be a part of society. But and then also we have generative AI, so like some mouth breathing fucking Claude can make a fucking video of Stephen Hawking motorboating Elvira or something.
You keep talking. I'm
Yeah,
like, hell
yeah.
yeah.
And
this
then
is
Brian's getting a chub.
me bricked up.
But we don't have just like straight up healing tanks.
Yeah.
Like I don't even really care about flying cars. Flying cars sounds like a bad idea, but like a straight up like put you in a fucking healing tank, like a DBZ.
Yeah, I would want
tank.
one of those every day.
That thing is rad. I mean, also they might not have been the original. Maybe Akira Toriyama didn't come up with that originally, but that would be dope.
Yeah.
Just put you in a tank and like for like an hour.
Yeah, and I want Saiyan armor.
Yeah.
I'm
failing
fucking have-
that, I want whatever steroids Joe Rogan has,
Yeah.
because I'm like, dude, whatever steroids he's on, where he can just like smoke weed and drink all the time, and I'm like, those are great steroids, dude.
Yeah.
I want those steroids.
Like I already have like the CPAP mask. I just need to be in water or like juices.
Yeah, you
Just
have it. You
marinating.
have it half it.
And I don't have the healing.
It would be
effect.
like salt water, because like salt water is supposed to be healing.
Yeah, just in a tank. Yeah. It just I mean, I don't know.
You're
I'm
in
not
a tank. You're healing up after like a Smash Bros tournament.
I was like, I'm not a Rogan guy like listening to whatever. I pop in every once in a while.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, cool, Shane's
No,
on.
I stopped listening to Rogan after. Oh, sorry.
But
go ahead.
there were I was like, oh, I've been, and again, I'm not like listening every episode. I pop in and out of Huberman Labs podcast.
The Hubes.
And I was like, I wonder if, because I did see a clip where it's like Huberman was on Joe Rogan. I'm like, oh my god, this is what it's like when worlds collide. Power Man 5000.
Yeah.
The two bro scientists in one.
This is like when Batman met Superman for the first time.
Yeah. and I'm like listening to these. I'm like, man, there's 4-hour long podcasts. I'm like, well, this is my week.
Wait a minute. There's a 4-parter?
No, he's been on 4 times.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, one.
Oh, yeah. He seems like a guy he'd have on all the time.
Yeah, and I mean, they're completely different types of guys. Where it's like,
No, they're pretty bro.
I mean, yeah, I guess they're both.
I
like,
mean, Rogan is
working out, but it's like Huberman
pretty
will say
dumb.
things, and then Rogan's like, yeah. So this fighter, and I'm like, you're bringing it back to fighting
Yeah,
again, again. He has a kick that would just like, it's like he's really good left kick, and he's going, and I'm like, all right. That's probably why I can't be into like I'm not. There's nothing about fighting or MMA or anything like that that really like boxing any fighting that I'm like cool.
Well, you're not a sports guy.
Really at all.
What would you think is your favorite sport? Like the sport you can watch the most? I mean, you could also say skateboarding.
Yeah,
I remember, dude. That's the one cool thing about. We used to watch like skate videos. Like the companies would put out like a video with all their skaters.
Yeah.
And those are sick because it's like there's no season, so you don't have to like keep watching it.
Yeah.
They would it's almost like a mixtape.
Mhm.
It's like a sport that has like mixtapes.
Yeah.
And
I guess it's a sport, but I mean, I did like watching basketball.
basketball's fun.
It's like I'm terrible at it, but it was fun to play.
Basketball's a fun one because you can like keep playing it forever. Like, I mean, not you just like dial it down. You know what I'm saying? Like you can play like 3-on-3 half court with like a bunch of 40-year-olds.
That scares the shit out of me. Like just playing with like adults now, because I haven't played since I was like a teenager.
Yeah.
And then I was like at the gym, and then somebody's like, "Oh, hey, we need another one for our pickup game or whatever, another for our game." I'm like, "Oh no!" It's like
You got scared. Well, you know what's funny because
scared straight.
You
I'm like,
wouldn't be
"No."
the worst guy. I remember playing. It was funny. We used to play at this park, Garfield Park, by my house.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, there's just like there's a good group of guys coming in and out. There was an Italian guy that was named Francesco.
Yeah.
And then they were like, "Hey, can we call you Frenchie?" And he got like really mad. He was like, "No." He's like, "No," because he's Italian.
Yeah.
And
It's
then
all
there
the
was,
same shit.
there was a big German guy and then this little French guy. And the little French guy was like so weak and bad.
Call him Jerry.
What?
A German guy, call him Jerry.
No, it was funny because like the German guy just like stole the ball from the French guy and they're like, "Oh, Germany bullying France again."
He's at it again.
But there was another guy. There was a guy we played with in L.A.
Mhm.
He's a comic. I guess he'd been on Jeopardy. Like he'd been on like some Jeopardy or something. Like he was a really smart guy.
Nice.
But he was so frail and physically weak that it was like, yeah, I literally one day I just like grabbed the ball. Like he had it 2 hands and I just took it away from him. I just like ripped it out. And then he ended up hurting himself
And then
one
you
day.
fucking
Just
took his lunch money afterwards, shoved him in a locker. Think your way out of this one, dumbass.
No, but then one day he just broke both his ankles, I think, jumping. Or no, he like hurt himself just like jumping and then he came down. And then he's just like, ah. And then he just, so you wouldn't do that.
He does his jumper and he crumples.
Yeah. Well, it was, I don't know, it's like tough. It's not his fault.
No.
But yeah, you wouldn't be that weak.
No.
I mean, you're probably uncoordinated, but I wouldn't just grab the ball out of your
Yeah. And then like
I felt because it was one of those times where like I felt bad for like just doing a totally legal basketball move where I'm like, oh, this is
completely overpowering another guy. Just
yeah, I felt bad. He was like, oh, I'm so weak, and I'm like, oh, I'm sorry.
yeah.
It would be more patronizing to give him back the basketball, but I'm like,
And you're like, here you go.
I won't play that. I won't play my tenacious D.
Yeah. Just yeah, I don't know. It's just like there's like,
Softball. Well, I don't know how coordinated you are. Softball is fun too.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get into golf.
There's
a kickball.
Yeah. I think
a lot of people playing kickball.
You hit the nail on the head right away. I'm just very uncoordinated. Terrible balance too.
Yeah.
There's there's certain things that you're like, oh, a lot of things don't don't jump to the other thing. It's like, oh, it's like have like good, timing or rhythm or whatever. And then like when I'm like, on stage or whatever, I move around a lot. Like for a bigger fella, I'm jumping around more than a lot of people and still playing music in time and stuff like that. It's like, oh, he's pretty coordinated. And then it's like, you give me a basketball, I'm like Stanley on Office, dribbling with both hands. And
well, it's like a lot. I mean, also basketball is tough because people say like you got to have big hands for like piano or guitar. You really need big hands for basketball.
Yeah,
like having you can play with small hands, but it's like you're not going to be that good. Just because it's like if you look like some of those guys, there's a guy Rajon Rondo who wasn't a super big guy. He's like 6 foot. He was like lanky, but like they're like his hands are like enormous. Like they would show it like next to like a normal person's hands, and it was like ridiculous. And he was like good. I mean, he was like pretty good. Wasn't like a Hall of Famer, but that and then also just doing it a lot. You really have to do it a lot. I mean, you play guitar like hours on hours on hours.
Yeah. And then with I don't know. I mean, I'm sure there's like a limit to what a person or certain like individual can do. Like everybody has gifts or whatever, but it's like with time you can get better at a lot of things. And it's just for me almost being 40, I'm like sometimes I forget that I've had to have learned so many things over the years and gotten pretty good at it. Not say, oh, Brian, you're not the best. Yes, you're right, but I've arguably
that's what I was about to say.
Measurably. I can see progress on certain things.
Yeah.
But it's just, I'm impatient. I think a lot of people are. It's like, oh, well, I'm not seeing it right now. It sucks.
Yeah.
I hate this.
I mean, I've been picking up more and more Spanish, but I'm still like frustrated with like, I was like, I wish somebody just told me this when I was like, I wish I just was like taught. Because there's like a Spanish immersion school that my cousins went to. Yeah. And they're not Hispanic at all. Yeah. They just put them in and then they didn't put me. My mom didn't put me in one, and I was like, you could have just put me in this fucking school with my cousins.
Yeah,
she just wanted me to. I think she just didn't want to send me to a different place than my brothers.
Yeah,
I think she's just lazy.
I don't want to.
Like, I'm not making two
trips.
Well, the one it's like Longfellow. It's like was really close in our neighborhood, so it's like it's not even that far of a drive.
I could have walked, but yeah, and I think like I think of like music. That's one for me. I'm like, yeah, there's better musicians and stuff that I know, but I'm like, well, I'm still sticking to it, and I'm still playing in a band.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody, a buddy of mine, made a post like on social media about like he's a drummer and he's been in punk bands and stuff like that, tours and doing all this shit, and then he's like, he has just little respect for like your say like YouTube session drummer who's just like playing drums on YouTube. He's like, yeah, it's like, okay, you're probably a really good drummer, but it's like, yeah, you know what's really what people don't think about like starting a band is actually meeting people and working with others. Like that's what people like. They can't show you that on YouTube. It's like, yeah, work with a band. He's like, yeah, you could play in your bedroom all damn day, which is cool. You're playing music, but it's like, yeah, it's like, why don't you try playing in a band? Now that's hard. Can you make a video on that?
Well, I think you get a lot of like influencers who get into stand up, and it feels a lot like that, where they're, it's like you can make a little video and it's like fun, but it's like going in front of a crowd of people and like getting their attention, which is they usually command their attention. But what I hear is that a lot of the influencers who do a show and the crowd's like nice, but it's like there's not a lot of laughter.
Well, it's like they want to see someone famous.
Yeah. But then it's like there's a lot of it that's way harder than, like going around and like doing like comedy contests or like auditioning for shit. That stuff is like hard.
Yeah.
Like it's like you learn a lot from that. And then like working with other people, like working with a headliner, and the headliner's like, hey, don't do crowd work, or like don't do jokes about this because I'm going to do these jokes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then, I mean, that also could be to... Yeah, so playing with in a band with musicians and stuff like that, and I'm like, it's I think that's like something in itself that I've had to learn, and then in time I'm like, I don't think of that as like a skill and stuff that you do. So like for you, like comedy, it could be performing. It's like it's been doing it for years, but you're like, I'm not like this person. But if you're like, well, you're better than you were. It's hard to like, for me.
No, I think I'm the best.
Yeah.
I legitimately think that I am the best. And all these monsters are thwarting. They're teaming up against me.
And I think about it too. It's like I could be a better guitarist or, bass player if I practiced.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
I should listen to my sets more, but it's just like, I don't know. I always feel like I need to listen to something else to like gain knowledge.
Oh yeah, and it's hard. I mean, for me, it's like, just sitting down. Now that would be me sitting in my bedroom with my instrument practicing.
Yeah,
and then you actually do get better. I remember one time, like at a time, I was practicing guitar just to a metronome. I'm like, I got better, and then I was like, listening to a recording I did maybe 5-6 years ago when I was on guitar. I'm like, man, that was good. I don't think I could play those now. My own original music. I'm like, fuck. Just how much you lose it, or it's like you got to get the reps in. Not to like I do like that phrase because I'm thinking about it now for photography for myself. I could practice guitar, but no, I'm gonna go practice photography because I'm like, I need other distractions.
It's like a new thing, and it kind of kickstarts your creative juices. That's kind of how I felt with like improv, because I haven't really been doing that many open mics, so they're just like getting annoyed.
Yeah,
a lot of the time, and then just being like, you go to some open mic and you're like the comic doesn't know you, and they try to big league you, and you're like, look, man, I'll kill you.
Yeah,
like, I will I will murder you right now.
If you don't know who I am.
I mean, I don't know. You kind of should, at least in a local scene, know.
I do like that.
What?
Do you ever go somewhere and you meet somebody new or somebody recognizes you, like other comedians?
Yeah.
And you're like, I don't even have to introduce myself.
Yeah.
But I mean, you do, but you're like, they knew who I was.
No, it's funny because I was on, when I was a very young comic, I was on the Todd Barry crowd work. Special. And then a few times people like recognize me and they like give me spots.
Oh, nice.
Because of it. And I went to New York and I had like the guy recognized me and put me up early on this mic, but then I ended up staying for the whole night. And I was visiting my friend Peter, who was doing stand up out there for a minute. And he's like, this mic is like Peter was like, this mic is like good if you get up within the first hour and a half, because the host will just get so blackout drunk that he'll just start like screaming the N-word.
This sounds awesome.
So I got up early and then I stuck around and I saw this guy like slowly. I was like, this is like we could be friends. And I saw him slowly like melt, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude. Because he was like really nice. He's like, oh yeah, I remember you from that. And then at the end of the night, he was just like fucking destroy. He like dropped the mic on the ground and then like was spitting.
It was like, this is like a term that I think is hilarious. It's offensive when you really just think about it, but it's so funny for being so drunk. It's like, oh, he was crippled.
I never heard that.
I heard it recently. It is so it gets me laughing.
Yeah,
and it's like, oh, he was crippled
by his crippling alcoholism.
Like, you're so drunk you like fall over.
Oh
and
yeah,
you're falling out of. Example was like, oh, my dad, like a podcast I listened to is like, oh, my dad was crippled. He fell out of the car. Oh, so he was driving. He's like, I never see my dad that drunk, just in the driveway falling out of the car.
I remember there.
Because I've fallen before, a few times being drunk, and it's like, oh yeah, I've been there. That's crippled.
Yeah. I remember there was one night. I don't know. My mom could usually like hold her alcohol, and a lot of people. But there was like somebody's wife was over, but like there was like a group of people or something. And this is like the first time I ever met this lady, and she was like kind of like just being drunk and like, being
Extra.
A little extra. But then at the end of the night, like I remember like watching them, they were trying to like put her in the car and like buckle her up, and she was just like I don't know, they were just like I just saw her husband get out and just like look exasperated, just trying to get her and just trying to buckle her up like she's a baby.
Yeah. Just getting that fucked up. But yeah, I mean, it's nice when people, I don't know. It's like, and even just a small scene. So I think about it. It's like, oh, it's not like I'm like getting like carried out of a place and people are like, oh, big out. But it's like, I went to go to a friend's show, but I'm trying to do more of just going out to see other bands. And it's just like, that's just hypocritical because I'm like, I don't want to fucking waste my time doing that. But I want people to come see me.
Yeah.
Take your Friday or Saturday and come see me.
Yeah.
And pay money to see my band. How dare you start a band and have not have
Wait,
me
you
in
guys
it?
make other musicians pay to get into your shows? You put them on the guest list?
Depends.
Because there's shows I won't pay to get. I don't know. There's been a few times where I'm like, I don't pay to get into comedy shows unless it's like a theater.
Yeah.
So I'm like, nah, I don't need to see this.
Now, if it's like a little bar, they're not gonna like let people to like a bunch of people on the guest list. And this is one I'm like, just go. Yeah. So this is one actually I went and I brought one of my one of my cameras. An idiot. I'm bragging. I got more than
one of my many cameras.
I brought a camera just because I'm like, okay. Again, I'm thinking I want to get my reps in. I want to take live photos. I'm not very big on. I'm not the best photographer for live stuff. I'm like, you got to come out to more of your shows, take some photos. But it's, and then I was like, bands. I'm like, really haven't done that. And then I'm still also trying to find, I can't think of a better phrase, but find my vision for photos. It's kind of like I don't know how to get what I like, but I know what I don't like. But also, that kind of thing. Anyways, but I was there. I'm like, oh well. Again, too, I was like, why don't you just go to enjoy a show, Brian? No, I need to have like a job.
Purpose.
Yeah. I'm gonna drink my Diet Cokes and just take photos, and then. But people see you with the camera. It's like, oh shit, he knows what he's doing. I'm like,
well, they don't know that you don't know as much as they think you know.
Well, then also that's again, you fake the funk.
The funk.
I know what I'm doing, but also I was there. I'm like, cool. I'm taking photos of my friend, and then. But I got stopped a couple times because people are like, oh, they recognize me from my old band. And then I think partially because I'm starting to dress like I did back 2017, 2018. I was wearing like my hair the same way, start dressing like my old clothes and shit like that. And people are like, oh, yeah, you're... And people say, oh, you're named Brian? I'm like, it sure is. And it's like, oh, I know your band, playing, da, 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 da. And then somebody's like, oh, you're the Playing Without a Pilot guy. Da, da, da. And I'm like, I sure am. It's like, do you still play music? Well, yeah, I play bass in a band. Like, just in case. And then they're like, oh, and then so it's just kind of cool to be like,
do you recognize it? Like affirms, what you've done.
And then I'm like, I've been out to shows and done shit before, and people that I knew and we played with didn't recognize me. It's also because I was fat as hell and looked like shit. Like that makes a huge difference.
I mean, sometimes I don't know what it is. There are just some people you don't like. There's a guy I kept forgetting him, and we had like hung out, and
Could be that.
he kept getting like more and more upset that I just forget. It's like, you just forgot me again, and I'm like, now there's all this pressure, and now I'm thinking, don't forget him, and then I forget him.
Yeah, but I mean, I just chalk it up to the fact that I did look different.
Yeah,
And I'm like, I'm closer to what I used to look like
Mhm.
now. I'm not the same
yeah,
guy. I'm like, all right, well, I'm on the right path. But also, it's like I just didn't care how I dressed.
yeah.
Actually, I'm wearing sweats now. But
I think it's a good look.
yeah,
You look very like quick.
got some new shoes.
Nice.
Mm.
Oh shit! I'm
Mm.
trying to. Should I go get new shoes before the end of the year?
I
Or get some new sneakers?
was
need,
because I was
I
looking
need
for
something for basketball and athletics.
yeah, I was looking for sneakers for like my costume I'm gonna wear to NAMM next month, and I
What's
found
your costume?
it's gonna be the purple tracksuit. So I was looking for some white sneaks.
Oh, that's right. You guys are doing the pro. Are you guys all doing purple tracksuits?
Yeah.
That's dope.
And then I was like in my search, I'm like, oh, let me find something. I found these. I'm like, oh, these are cool. They were like $40 shipped. I was like, and then I bought them immediately, and I was like, cool. I didn't need extra shoes. Why the fuck? It just shows you how like marketing and online. It's like,
No, but
oh, it's a deal. I buy them.
yeah. I mean, it's also good to have multi because for the longest time I just have one pair of shoes and I'd wear them every day and then they'd wear out.
Mhm.
And so now like I'll have 2 or 3 pairs and I'll just like alternate between them.
Yeah, and I'm like, these are cheap ones, but they're clean and nice. So I'm like, I think I'm just gonna wear these in the house. I'm not gonna wear them outside.
Yeah.
So I can look fresh.
Yeah.
And that's a dumb thing to do.
Mm.
But anyway, so I'm like, oh, I just whether it's misdirected or bad, taste or whatever. It's like I care about how I dress a little bit more now.
yeah, no,
So-
that's fair.
Like we talked about dressing like a bozo, but I think it's cool. I'm like, oh, I wear studded belts and chains. I have bandanas. I wear all that again.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you making a comeback?
and I'm like spiking my hair. It would
Oh
be like,
yeah.
And then I'm like, I love it. It's great.
Yeah.
And then, and I'm like, oh, again, caring about where I would just like when I was like
You just mailing it in.
earlier in the year, yeah. I
You're
think
just like
about-
whatever.
I was just like going through the motions
Yeah.
and just kind of like think about like, oh, well, how did it get so bad? I'm like, I don't know. I was just kind of, and I'm like, not to use the term because it's not whatever, but I'm like, I don't know, I wasn't feeling well, so I don't like not depressed, I guess. But it's like, oh, so you were just, I just didn't care how I dressed, I
Yeah.
didn't care how I looked, I didn't do anything. You just like look for those dopamine hits.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like one, alcohol, easy, quick, boom. Shitty food, easy, quick, boom.
TV.
Yeah.
Boozing,
And then-
watching TV.
Yeah, and then now I'm like, I barely watch any TV. What's
Really?
cool? Yeah, I don't have time. I mean, I have time, but I fill it up with just
With other like
Other-
productive stuff.
other shit. Yeah, it's like so it's like Christmas Day. I had most of the day. Like my family we don't really do anything till the evening. So I had the whole day.
Nice.
I'm like, oh, well, I did eat cookies, but I was editing photos
Mhm.
of the said show.
Yeah.
And I'm like, as I'm like still learning how to edit photos and stuff like that, and I'm like, well, I guess I could do this today. Something productive. In my head, I think it's productive, but putting
It
something
is.
out there.
Yeah, editing photos.
Mhm.
I don't know. I mean, the bar is so low for productivity now because it's like if you didn't look at TikTok for 6 hours straight, you're like, this is fairly productive.
Yeah. I had again, I don't know how that came, like randomly I had the itch. I'm like, I think I'm going to download TikTok again and watch TikTok. Oh, I quickly deleted it.
Because you're like feeling better. And so like once you start feeling better, you're like, hey, what if I'm feeling better now. What if I did all the things that made me feel worse before?
Yeah.
Like you want to like maximize it.
And then
It's a weird thing in your brain. You're just like, oh yeah, like it's like a lot of like alcoholics will go through that when they're like sober and they're like, well, I'm in a much better place. What if I started drinking again?
I can handle this.
Yeah, I think I'm in a better position, which is also a weird thing is once you learn a few tricks, you actually get better at bouncing back from using, I think.
Uh-huh.
I think like once because like if you might go real hard, but you'll like bounce back faster.
Okay.
Like after being in like the 12-step program.
Okay. Yeah. It's just like, I don't know. Again, I was like, oh, I'm gonna have I don't have time already.
Yeah.
Let me just download this thing, and I quickly.
Yeah.
I hate it. I hate that.
Yeah. No, I've
Wait,
been
it's
I've been
too
looking
much
at
crap.
Twitter all the time, and I'm like, oh, this is really bad.
Uh huh.
Because I'm just getting mad about the same stuff.
Yeah.
And then also, and sometimes I'm like, I don't even know what's real. Like, you might not know that something's not real. Because anyone can just caption. I've seen it multiple times where like something's captioned completely differently and posted.
Yeah.
And it's like the same incident.
Well,
And it's just they put a caption on like, oh, it's like a woke leftist, or then it's like, oh, this is a mag, and it's under the same exact video.
Well, I was like at the gym. I think people. I mean, it's like media and social media. They're all media. And then it was on the news.
Yeah,
like,
that's so profound, Brian.
I know, yeah.
It's all media.
It was like a news story. You just see it. I have my headphones in, listening to my stories, and then but it was like one of the headlines was like Gen Z conservative praises Hitler. I'm like, that's news. What the hell is this? Is this like a video somebody saw on TikTok or whatever, and then they're like, "Here's a news story. We'll talk about it for 20 minutes."
Yeah, it should be on the
break.
news. There was something on shit. What was it? They were like showing two rats fighting over like a pizza.
Okay, now that's
on Fox News, because it's like during like all the Epstein stuff where it turns out that like Trump and Epstein were writing each other birthday cards and shit like that.
What about these rats, huh?
No, but that is a big problem. There are a lot of
rats out there.
Sure.
Yeah. They're trying to steal our
they're
pizza.
part of the ecosystem. No, there's also like there are a lot of young weird Nazis on the internet.
Yeah, I get.
It's such a weird one to be like. Everyone's like everyone's doing like historical revisionism.
Uh-huh.
And then they're just like, yeah, we're really into this guy. It's like, he wouldn't have liked you.
Mm-hmm.
It's always like some like half Filipino dude, and he's like, Hitler for sure.
Yeah.
You're a Filipino and white. He would not have liked you at all.
Yeah, just like I don't know.
But yeah, they're talking about like some guy when the internet becomes the news. It's like, well, somebody just said something. I'm like, all right, well, are we still giving money to Israel?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, fuck you. Like,
So we're not.
Why aren't we talking about that? Why aren't we talking about all the famous people, all the guys writing op-eds for the New York Times, being like, "Oh, we've had enough of Epstein," and it turns out they're in they're in the flight logs.
Well, it just and it's something I can't tell if it's like I can see it because I work on videos and edit and stuff like that. But it just there's so many like clips and stuff like that are just manipulated so easily that people are like, oh my god, like you could take.
Well,
things.
you cut out like half of a video is like I hate you and then you swing on me.
Yeah,
and then they just cut out the part where I hate you.
Yeah, exactly.
And then it's like, oh, look at this deranged.
Yeah,
look at this deranged podcaster.
Yeah,
and so like posting shit without context. I think that's making everyone insane.
Yeah,
because there's just like videos of violence or videos of whatever without context. It like doesn't Jordan Peterson fell for some shit. Somebody posted on Twitter or something.
Yeah,
it's like a sexual fetish. It's like some dominatrix is like got some guy like hooked up to a machine that's like milking him, and somebody posted it was like, this is what they do in China.
Yeah,
and then he just took it and he was like, they have semen farms in China, and he just reposted. It's like, this is clearly a fetish. This is clearly porn video.
Yeah.
But without any context, it's like people just leap to the most like convenient conclusion for themselves.
Exactly. Yeah. If that like works for you in your whatever you believe in, you're like, oh, perfect. Yeah, that's what's happening.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how you got on that, but yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
It was just like something like it was also weird that at the
you're talking about editing and stuff
at the gym that there's like all the TVs are just news.
Yeah, it should all be sports.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's the
or what about
thing.
like let's fucking throw some Avengers
Anime?
on there or yeah.
No, there's some Avengers. There's some TNT. Like there's the TNT with like all the like it's like Thor 2 and like all the really shitty Star Wars movies.
B ones that suck.
Like
oh cool, let's do this.
They just fill it up with all like Battleship is on there or whatever.
Here's Solo. We needed this movie.
The politics one's bad. Well, just like seeing the news and being like, I don't know. I'd like to at least think that I'm more informed than a lot of people, but maybe I'm also just delusional. But I'm like looking at old people watching the news and I'm like, dude, shut up. Like before they even say anything, I'm like, dude, shut up. Like
Yeah.
you don't know anything.
Well, and also I know that I'm not informed. I like it.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
I don't know shit that's going on, and it's cool.
Yeah.
Like, my feed is guitars, anime, and jugged up goth mommies. It's pretty sweet.
Sick.
You should walk a mile in my shoes.
You just start having a much better.
Brian, you should walk a mile in your
Yeah.
shoes. Hey.
Nice,
No,
dude.
saying, I'm
So
trying here.
What did you? So you guys just ate a bunch of cookies for Christmas?
Yeah, I ate a bunch of cookies for Christmas. But yeah,
Nice.
no, we had just the my sisters and my sister, her boyfriend and parents. And then that was it, small little get together. But we still do the gift giving.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we talked about it's like
I did gifts for the first time in a while. I exchanged gifts with my family.
Yeah,
the
it's
first
like-
time in like a while.
it's just something like as we get we're getting older, but it's still like, it would be great. Just don't give me a gift, it's easier. Or just give me money, that's easier. No, we still have to. I have to give you something. I have to get you something. That's just
No, I want money.
Yeah, I know, but it's like so
If you give me anything, I'm mad. I'm like,
Yeah.
you should have given me money.
I'm pissed. Whatever you had, return it and give me the cash. But it's fun. It's like to me, I'm like you overthink a gift or whatever, and then when you kind of just like I'm like, oh, here's an easy one. It's cool, and then they like it or whatever. It's
yeah.
like, it could be something like small. It's like gave my mom it's like it's this like little water bottle
Mm-hmm.
and it's this like Hydro Flask makes this like mini one that's
Uh-huh.
pretty much it's supposed to be for booze.
For what?
For booze.
Nice.
It's like, but it could be for water. I'm like,
Yeah.
it's purple. I'm like, it's cute. And then she's like, I love it. And I'm like, I win.
Yeah.
I did a good job.
I got my dad a golf book.
Nice.
And then I got my niece. I got her some like books.
Uh-huh.
And then I just got my stepmom some wine. And I was like,
There you
yeah, I mean, I don't know. I was walking through Bevmo and I was like, I don't really know.
Mhm.
So I know she likes white wine.
Yeah.
And I was like walking around. I'm like, oh, maybe this. And I'm like, oh, no, that's a red wine. And then I was walking and I was like, all right, that one like is kind of expensive. I'll
Yeah.
just buy this. That's really just how I gauge. I don't know anything about wine. I'm not going to get her like, I know Carla Rossi was like, real cheap shit that we would drink when we were teenagers.
Yeah.
So I'm like, probably not that.
That's the big, like,
The big jug.
Jug.
Yeah, that looks like a fucking, like what, a jug hooter?
yeah.
Like what you see like a hillbilly in a movie and they're like, they're playing with their band with a banjo and then there's a jug hooter who's
Yeah.
like playing the jug.
Yeah.
That's kind of like what it reminded me of.
Yeah.
And
Does Carlo Rossi or what is it? Do they have Chardonnay as well, or is it just red wine?
I don't fucking know.
Okay,
I don't know,
I'm just
Brian.
asking.
Why are you grilling me?
I'm just wondering.
Why am I getting no, I don't think so.
Okay.
I think red wine maybe it's like no. I think white wine you have to refrigerate faster.
Red wine you can drink.
Red wine you could just chug it
yeah.
no matter what.
And white wine has to be cold.
Yeah,
Right?
well, white wine you can open it, but I think once you open it, you have to put it in the fridge.
White,
Maybe you have to put it in the fridge no matter what.
Wine just sucks.
Yeah, red wine's like it's like white wine is like got a weird aftertaste, and then red wine just immediately gives you a hangover because there's just so much sugar in it.
It's like one time, like I had a girlfriend. She may or may not have had a drinking problem, but we were like,
Nice.
we were like, going for a run. We're being active and
Mhm.
let's do this. I remember coming back to her house, and then she had like, like a glass or whatever of like, I thought cold water.
Also, you're not supposed to fill it to the brim.
Well, it was
That's the thing that pisses me off about wine glasses.
Yeah.
Like they fill it. I'm like, why is it so big then?
Yeah.
Why is it just all this extra space?
supposed to be more air touching it and
I
aerating
guess,
it.
whatever.
But this is like a highball or whatever glass filled with I thought cold water, and I'm like, oh cool, we're done. And then I'm like, cool, I'm gonna have a sip of this. And I'm like, that's white wine you're drinking? She's like, yeah. After we just ran, I'm like, so. I mean, she's like, well, you never asked what was in it. You asked if you could have it. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. I didn't ask the correct questions.
I hear that runners drink beer, but I've never heard about them drinking wine. I know there's like run clubs where they'll meet up and drink beer, and it's supposed to be like, I don't know, maybe the carbs or something is supposed to be good.
That's just an excuse to drink.
yeah.
That's all that is.
They just run it off. Well, they're skinny. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know if I'll ever get back to running again.
No, running's dumb.
I think it's not that great from everything. Again, now this is media that I'm following that I'm like, well, it's things I want to hear.
Brian's like, what did Huberman say about this? You just type in Huberman white wine. Running
bad. White wine good, running bad. But it was like a new kind of like cardio workout or whatever that I'm like, all right, if you give me something and it's easy to remember or easy to do as far as like working out or some health thing, like my guitarist told me, he's like, oh yeah, Brazil nuts, have one a day. I'm like,
what is the Brazil nut?
Has selenium in it.
What is a Brazil nut?
It's a nut. And then
I've never heard of that before.
Has a lot, some good fats and all the selenium.
How big is it? You just have one?
Yeah. And then I'm like, he says like, oh, it's like a wonder food. I'm like, cool. So I'm like, I added that to my list of things to do. I'm like, cool. That's easy to do. I can eat a nut a day. I'm doing 2.
Brian. You're going overboard.
It says have 1 to 3. If you have like 10 to 20 a day for like months or like whatever, they say it could be bad. Yeah, actually. You could lose your hair. I'm like, oh God, I can't.
Holy shit! You lose your hair from eating nuts?
That's what somebody said.
That's crazy.
And I'm like, I can't. I got to pick a struggle. I can't be fat and bald.
Yeah.
But anyway, so it's supposed to be good for your thyroid and stuff like that. Again, I'm like, all right, let's try it. And another one was, and it's easy to remember, 12-3-30 for go on treadmill, 12% incline for 3 miles per hour. 30 minutes. And it's supposed to be like, great for like losing weight. And,
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. So I was like, 3 miles per hour pace. I'm like, that's not fucking tough at all.
Yeah.
Well, it's the incline. That'll get you. So I was at the gym just trying it out. Again, I just noticed the news real quick and I blocked that out because it was very tough to do that 12% incline.
You're just totally zeroed in.
I was gassed.
Yeah.
I was sweating. I was at the lifting weights and stuff like that, and then I go for walks for hours. No problem. I don't really sometimes even break a sweat. A little bit when I'm like, lifting weights. I'm like, cool. I was drenched doing this. It was it's kind of that, at the gym, it's like, okay, cool. Let's make sure that we have less treadmills, whatever. So I happen to be one in between 2 people, and I'm like, I like to, at like urinal style, give me space. But I'm like, I needed to get.
Yeah, you like to pull your dick out.
Yeah,
you pull your dick out
and pee everywhere,
but you do it backwards.
And pee on.
You got to go backwards.
And pee on my own shoes.
Yeah,
like I do at the urinal. So I was there, and then I'm like, between a couple people working out, and I'm just mouth breathing, I'm sweating, I'm red as hell, and I'm like, damn, this is. I don't know if like sweat means a good workout or whatever, but I was drenched.
Oh yeah,
so like, all right, cool. This is
so.
This would be something I'm doing now. So I'm finding my own routine. I'm like, okay, do weights for 30 minutes, do that for 30 minutes. That's gonna be good. And then I do like, and I'm like, okay, cool. I don't know if I'm gonna see. I've done it once, so I don't know if I'm gonna see results. But again, it's like one easy thing. I'm like, all right, 12-3-30, perfect. I'll remember that. 30 minutes. I'm like, damn. I was just like, honestly, like if I didn't have my headphones in, you go,
you just hear yourself breathing.
I had to breathe out of my mouth, and I was like, all right, I just never, because I thought 3 miles per hour. What the fuck? I'm not a pussy. Because it's like
you're going slow incline.
The incline is what it is. And then,
if you ever you ever run upstairs?
No,
that's a great workout.
I've
but it's
fallen while I've gone upstairs quickly, and so that's why
you've fallen up the stairs.
Oh yeah,
that's really funny.
I
saw my girlfriend do that one time, and I was like really worried. But I was like, it looks because falling downstairs looks really scary.
Yeah,
falling upstairs.
Well, you just kind of
you just kind of like
hit your shin, sucks dick. But hey, it's not too bad. It's also like a friend or coworker had a bit that she always ran with, and I thought this is actually pretty funny. If you fall and nobody laughs, that's how you know you're old, or it's like what is problematic.
Oh, you ever like caught yourself in a laugh when someone falls? You're like, like I've done that a few times where like it's just shocking and I want to laugh, but then you're like, I shouldn't laugh right now. So you have to like it's like like you change it into like a startled, like a gasp. Like, you go from a laugh to a gasp really quickly.
Sometimes it's like it could be serious, like, but if if you fall and it's not like detrimental or whatever. You slam your head or whatever, but you fall like boom, and then it's like, oh, that's funny, or whatever.
What if you fall and
But
you
it's like
start
an
crying?
older person.
like a 38-year-old falls and just starts crying.
I think I've fallen or have like hurt myself, and then people are like, "Oh, you okay?" I'm like, "Just leave me the fuck alone. Just leave me alone. Just get the fuck out of here." Just like I'm like, I need to like catch myself, like a breath or whatever. And maybe you're not crying, but I'm like, like, just leave me the fuck alone. I don't know if I told this story, but fuck it, we'll hit him again. It was like, our band used to have a studio rehearsal. We would practice that, and it was a monthly lockout we would have, so it's our own space. So we'd practice, and then
Monthly lockout?
that's what they call it. It's like a room that you pay for monthly.
A lockout?
A room? Rehearsal room?
No, but I mean,
That's what we call it. Yeah.
A lockout means you're locked out.
Yeah, I guess that's what, I don't know. That's like maybe a turn of phrase that's incorrect. But we'd have a room that we would rent monthly. So it's like we go and have band practice, and it was like the air wasn't working, the AC, and so it was like, oh, we just practice, and we were wearing like, just our boxers.
Yeah.
And it's like, what's my age again style.
Yeah.
And then
Well, they're naked.
I know, but we're gonna have our dongers hanging out. But anyway, so we were wearing.
What if it creates like a closer cohesion in the band? It brings you guys closer together.
So it was like, all right, just wearing boxers or whatever, and then it's like still the summer night, so you go outside and just in our boxers. There's no one around in the parking lot, and it's like, oh well, let's get like a breather, whatever, and then go back there and play again. And so Kyle, my bass player, he was like, oh, what's fun, to do is skateboard. So he had a longboard, and he was going around the parking lot.
In his boxers?
And just his boxers.
That's really funny.
And
with no shirt?
He had a shirt on.
Oh, okay.
So he like
Thank God.
yeah, undershirt and then just boxers. But what's like funny to do is when you're passing by your friends on a skateboard is pull your pants down and give them a moon. Like full, just mooning your friend. So he would do that. It's like, hey.
Oh, I guess I know. He fell, didn't he?
He hit a rock.
Oh, no.
With his pants down.
Oh, no.
And then he's in the dark, and he's just like, boom. He's, he's always been a bigger guy. He's like, what, 6'4"?
Yeah.
And he's just like, and, he fell just completely ass up. Like how you like face down, ass up is what he was.
Yeah, nice.
And then I'm like, it's hilarious.
Yeah.
But it's also like, damn, are you okay? He's like, you just leave me alone. I'm fine. He's like, it knocks the wind out of you, but it's also like his ass is out.
Yeah.
Completely.
Oh,
and I'm like, do you want me to help you? Don't come any closer. I'm like, he like a certain point, it's like you took him a second to like, all right, nothing broke, and then you got, but all that time his ass is out.
Yeah,
essentially is like his dick and part is out.
Well, I would have been more worried about falling on my dick.
And just,
I don't want to.
Just dirt and shit in your dick on your balls.
On the asphalt.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
It was hilarious.
That's very funny.
Hilarious, but it's also at a certain point, it's like that's gotta hurt, but it's also like, clean yourself up.
Yeah. You gotta pick yourself up by your bootstraps.
It's just like because you want to help, but it's also like you gotta put your pants on. That'd be like,
yeah, you can't. That's. I always have this this fear that somebody's gonna like fall over naked, and I'm gonna have to help them, but I'm gonna have to like grab their gross naked body.
Yeah.
There's like a scene in Girls that was like that, like the main girl's dad like falls in the shower, so she has to go in, and her dad's dick is just hanging out, and she has to go help her dad up while his dick is.
Oh shit, that'd be like a thing. I'm like, I've never done it, but it'd be like, what if you fell in the shower or fell like getting out of the shower, and then it's like somebody finds you and they need to help you or whatever.
What if you're dead? That would be a bad way to die. Just like falling. You're not even on drugs. You're just clumsy.
Yeah.
And then you like break your neck and like coming out of the shower.
Yeah, I've done that.
You broke your neck coming out of the shower?
No, just falling.
Oh, dude, you know what one time happened?
Unprompted, I didn't die or whatever, but just like, yeah, you fall. And it's like, this sucks.
Well, hold on, Brian. I have a better shower story.
Okay.
Brian, hold your horses, Brian.
Yeah.
we had this like old like 100-year-old house when we lived in L.A.
Yeah.
There's like it's like porcelain, and like the tub was like real slick. So it wasn't even like, it was like an old porcelain tub. You like the curtains go all around it. And then I slipped, and there's like the sink with like a porcelain stand underneath it. I slipped, didn't hit my head, but like hit my shoulder and smashed the porcelain stand.
Shit.
Yeah, it smashed I didn't like cut myself or anything. And I think I just missed hitting my head on it. And I was like, yeah, I almost died. Yeah, and I know my roommates were just completely worthless. Like, so one dude was an actor, but he never was in anything.
Okay.
And he paid the rent by doing odd jobs for the landlord.
Okay.
I think one of the guys is like the only one who really brought in money. Who was like a gay model.
Okay.
And then is my friend who I'd known, and she was just like a mooch. So she had like not been paying rent for like several months.
I'll get.
And so later, I know like if I had like collapsed on the floor and like those three walked in, and like I'm as good as dead.
Yeah.
They're not gonna know how to deal with any situation.
I mean, their financial situation. Maybe they're really good in situational awareness.
No.
And okay.
Also not that. One of the guys, so he moved a bunch of stuff out. Like we lived on the same lot as our landlord, and he moved a bunch of like stuff that the landlord's trying to get rid of. And you'll just put things on the on the curb.
Yeah.
Trash guys will come pick it up. But we lived, and there was like our place, and then there was like a long hedge.
Yeah.
Like facing the like right next to the street. He just brought a bunch of shit and like left it right by our doorstep. So he left a recliner, and so this homeless guy moved in, and he just literally posted up, and he would like harass us when we went in.
Yeah.
And then like when we left, like, hey, do you have a beer? And then he would like yell at people as they walked down the street. He would like smoke meth. I had to call the cops on him because I'm like, dude, he's right in front of my room. I don't want to call the cops on this guy, but he's fucking crazy. And because the guy left the recliner right, he didn't even take it to the corner.
Yeah.
The corner is completely unoccupied. He just left it like 3 feet from our fucking door where my room was.
And he was like,
this guy, there was like a Christmas morning when I was in LA by myself. I just woke up. Well, I was also doing drugs, but this guy was just screaming. He was just screaming most of the day, and I'm by myself on Christmas.
I get pissed.
I'm coked up, and then I'm just listening to this guy scream, trying to watch basketball.
Yeah, I get pissed off when people mow their lawn in the mornings on Sunday.
Yeah.
I can imagine somebody who's right outside you, like the guy right out there. Just
he would yell at people. He's like, "Get the fuck out of here!" I'm like, "Dude,
you get the fuck out of here!
Get the fuck out of here,
shithead!"
Oh, I remember. This is fucked up because...
And also just like every time harassing you, every time... I just want to go home, dude.
Yeah.
Like on the other side of this window, I want to go to my bed.
Yeah. I think I called the cops Christmas Day because I was like, dude...
Yeah.
I was like, hey, there's a homeless guy in front of my house. He's screaming at everyone. He's... I hate to do this on Christmas Day, but I can't take it anymore.
But I'll be honest with you, he doesn't even know. So...
Yeah.
It's just a Tuesday for him.
It was just like, dude, like this is insane.
Yeah.
And the next day, cops wanted to get him, and they had to get physical with him.
Yeah.
And he's screaming. He's like, they're raping me. He's just screaming.
Yeah.
And then I was so done at that point. I was like, good. Fuck you, dude. Fuck you.
You just like I hope they do.
Yeah.
I asked
you have it coming.
I asked for the rape special. Bring the rape unit out.
The SAU, the sexual assault unit.
Yeah.
If Law and Order SVU was like, no, they make you a special victim.
Yeah.
They don't solve crimes for special victims. They make you a special victim.
Yeah. They have a quota they have to fill.
They have to fuck up a certain amount of transients.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that sucks. I mean, I know that's a different issue altogether. But homeless people asking just for money and but I could imagine this is right in front of your house. Like, this is my house.
Yeah.
That'd be like on the
Well, he wasn't
the
even
driveway.
asking for money. He'd ask for a beer.
Yeah.
And then he would like scream and be like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like,
Yeah.
"I'm going home."
Yeah, I live here.
Yeah, I was so mad at the guy. He just like left the recliner right there. I'm like, dude, he was like one of the classically dumb guys.
Yeah.
Who was just like always doing something stupid.
Yeah.
Like I remember there was like a slight where my room was. It wasn't really a room. It was supposed to be like a what do they call it? Like not a salon, but it's like a place where people would like hang out.
Yeah.
In like their house, like not quite a living room, but they would see company there. And there was a sliding door.
Mhm.
And he just kept messing with it. And I'm like, hey, man, just leave it alone.
Yeah.
Like, that's where my bed is. And then he ended up breaking it. So then we couldn't have somebody actually fix it.
Yeah.
And I was like, why didn't you just leave it alone? Why do you, all you do is fuck shit up around
You said
this
to
house.
fuck with it.
Yeah.
Uh,
Especially like those old houses. Like, they just get fucked up in weird ways.
yeah. Just
And
shit.
it's like you have some idiot who thinks he's a fucking repairman.
Yeah. Hey, Bob
Just
Vila,
fucking
chill
up,
the fuck
fucking
out,
everything
bro.
up. We went and saw Anaconda. Like, we went and got Korean barbecue
yeah.
on Christmas Day,
Mhm.
which was sick.
Nice.
Korean barbecue's dope. I remember when I was in LA, I went to like a 24-hour Korean barbecue spot.
Mhm.
Or it might not have been 24 hours, but it was like late. It was like, we were there like around 2 after getting off work, which was sick. But, I don't know. It's just fun. Cook your own stuff.
Yeah, I think I've been once. And it was like on a date. And I remember the date wasn't going well, so I just got fucked up.
Nice.
And
Dude.
so I'm like, yeah, see ya. I may have drove home.
I remember this chick.
It's bad. Don't do that.
Her dad was a biker, and she was telling me that like her parents got divorced, and then her dad was going on like a date with a woman.
Yeah.
And it wasn't going well, so he just like left.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like it's not gonna be better if I come back.
Yeah. Or if
There's a couple of times where like I didn't leave on a date like that, and I was like, I should have just like left. That would have been
Yeah.
been like, I'm cutting my losses.
Mhm. You're like, all right, let's just cut it off early so we can just all go home.
Yeah. It's not gonna get better at this point. And then we saw Anaconda.
Oh yeah. How was that?
I took mushrooms and went and saw it. There's always like I've been going to the movies a lot, and it's cool because they're never like very busy. But Christmas Day is like a big movie day, and
Is there a lot of people there?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But a lot of people go to the movies Christmas Day,
Okay.
because they don't want to have to talk to their family anymore.
Yeah.
And we were gonna go to UTC, but the timing was off. It was like too late. So UTC has like really nice setups, and I guess my girlfriend has never been, so she
Yeah.
was like, "I want to go to the nice movie theater." I was like, "Yeah, the time doesn't work out. Let's just go to the regular one." And we went, and we were walking in. We got there a little bit early, but the lights were still on. And we looked at the seats, and they were like all disgusting. And I felt really bad because I'm like, "Oh, we should have just gone to like the one with the nice seats."
Yeah.
And we go to this one, and like there's that bit, like old carpeted chairs get that like stain,
Yeah.
that like that dark, like not mud but like dirt stain.
Yeah. Just like
It was all
people grime.
stained,
Yeah.
from like human grime.
uh-huh.
And then some old lady and her family, not old but like probably 50s, early
Yeah.
60s. I don't think she knew what the movie was because they brought her, and she was like talking through all the trailers.
Yeah.
She's like, "That's a no. That's a no.
Yeah.
Not gonna see that one." And then we're watching Anaconda, so it's like a very meta movie.
Uh-huh.
It's like Paul Rudd and Jack Black and some other people and Steve Zahn.
Uh-huh.
They're making a movie that like they're in the universe they're in. There is the movie Anaconda.
Yeah.
They're inspired to make a sequel to Anaconda.
Yeah.
So it's like a super meta movie. But it's like a big old snake, and like every time the snake went on, she's like, "Oh no!" It's like the fucking movie's it's a snake movie.
Yeah.
What are you freaking out about? This is the first thing they know about the movies, that there's a fucking snake.
There's a snake there, you cookie broad.
Yeah. But it wasn't. I don't know. I thought it was gonna be a lot better than it was, but they had Jack Black. So Jack Black and Paul Rudd together, like neither one of them was the straight man.
Okay.
So they were both like, it was like too much. Because it's like you can't really have Jack Black be the straight guy because he's always going to be like doing faces and I'm doing a song or whatever. But then Paul Rudd's character was also like a goofball.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you got to have it like more. You got to have like a balance. Steve Zahn was really good in it though. He was just like some weird guy that was like he's like their camera guy.
Yeah,
he's all weird and Steve Zahn is funny.
Yeah, I mean, the standout role for me is Saving Silverman.
Oh yeah,
I love that movie.
Yeah,
it was great.
Saving Silverman. That was always on Comedy Central.
Yeah, I was like, what's Steve Zahn's best movie? Saving Silverman.
Yeah,
and I'm like, no, that was a good movie. Actually, I don't know if it was. There's
there's
all these like movies when we were like
he was on HBO a lot. He was on this the guy who made The Wire made a show about New Orleans. And Steve Zahn is like one of the main characters in it, which is it's like a serious show, but he's like a music journalist.
Yeah,
and he's just like lives in some historic district and gets fucked up all the time. And then he was in White Lotus.
Okay,
yeah, as like a dad. But yeah, Steve Zahn making a comeback, and then also Paul Rudd's character was like funny because he was this actor, but he's like a coward. So he like constantly fucks shit up because he's afraid of he ends up killing the snake that they had rented earlier.
Yeah.
In the movie, like they rent like a docile snake and he ends up like freaking out when they do a scene and like throwing it into the fucking the blades.
Oh shit.
And then then they get attacked by like an actual like wild anaconda.
Yeah.
But
this is for my brother.
Yeah. It's like somebody told me that was like the Jaws movies. Was like Jaws 1 was like the baby, and then Jaws 2 was like the mother, and then Jaws 3 was. But I don't think that's true. I don't know if they wrote that into the script that like it's like the same lineage of sharks.
They know.
Yeah. Well, some animals
this time it's personal.
I don't think fish will remember people, but I think octopus might be able to recognize people. I know like there's a African water buffalo recognizes people because they've had instances where like they shoot somebody or they shoot at the thing, and then the thing like will see them, or the animal will see them at another time and like attack them right off the bat.
Yeah.
Like they remember people. That's so scary.
I got something for your ass.
Yeah. I'm waiting for your. Oh, also crows recognize people too, I think.
Really?
Yeah, crows remember you. They hold grudges. Like if you throw shit at a crow, my friend he has all these crows that live and like wake him up and he's like shooting at him and I'm like, "Oh, you're not supposed to do that, dude." They come by every day and fuck with them.
Have you noticed a lot more crows around Claremont area?
No.
You haven't been. Okay. You've been seeing a lot of peanut shells around?
Peanut shells?
Oh, yeah. So apparently crows love peanuts. So I think people, they love them.
Yeah.
And I think there is a way to kind of, I heard this on a comedy podcast. I don't know how true it is, but there's a way to like kind of train crows to like bring you shit.
Really?
By like giving them like, peanuts. And they they remember shit. Yeah. So they'll come back and like, oh, you gave me peanuts. I'm going to bring you something. And so I've been noticing just on my walks and throughout, just in different parts of Claremont. I think my dad, he's talking to his boys.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, notice in Bay Park, he's like, there's a lot of peanuts and crows around. I'm like, there's something going on.
It's a conspiracy.
It's a conspiracy with crows.
Somebody's training a crow army.
This is my news feed, is crows and peanuts. What people say. What about,
So you literally can just train crows?
I can't. I haven't, but maybe that should be something I get into. That's my 2026
You
goal.
haven't yet, Brian.
Yeah, that's my new thing for the new year.
What?
I want to finish Dragon Ball Z and then train crows.
Oh yeah,
that's
the new year. At the end of this.
Well, yeah, in 2026. At the end of
the next year,
2026. Okay. Those are my goals.
So I'm halfway through Dragon Ball Z. Well, no, not quite halfway. It's so many. I'm like, how is there this many episodes?
Yeah.
And then I gotta beat Super Mario World. There's like to get all the secret exits, you get to 96, and I'm at 95.
Damn!
And I got one
That's
more
awesome.
to do, but it's a bitch.
Yeah.
It's like a weird one where you have to like fly and then crouch into this gateway. It's in one of the ghost houses.
Yeah.
It's a special secret exit. I'm like, God damn it!
It was like the ghost houses in that. I mean, I beat that game. I guess I didn't beat it because I looked up how to do like one of the ghost houses like a puzzle. I'm like, how the fuck am I supposed to get this? And I just looked up like, oh, door 2, door 3, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
I'm like, cool.
There's
win.
a lot of them like that. There's a lot of them that you got to go through this door and you got to go back.
It was like as a kid,
and the
like,
old
how the
ones,
fuck are you supposed to remember this?
and the old ones, there's like a lot of weird patterns. There's
Yeah.
one in Super Mario 3 where you hit a dead end and you have to go back and hit one of those P buttons.
Yeah.
And then like a secret door will open. You're like, how would I have known that?
Yeah, you got to look it up. And then I'm like, I'm playing Mario Galaxy again on the Switch. So fuck, it's such a good game. And then to me, I'm like,
Oh, do you see previews to the new Super Mario Galaxy movie?
I did. I'm stoked for that.
Just
So
gonna be pumped.
2026 is going to be my year.
the
new
it's all
Mario-
coming up, Brian.
New Mario movie. I'm going to fucking try cream soda root beer and then
Wait, you've never tried cream soda?
there's an A&W zero sugar that hurts pretty good.
Oh, okay. I love
so-
cream soda.
yeah, no.
Cream soda is good as hell.
I heard, yeah. I don't know. I've never actually tried it, to be honest with you.
Cream soda?
By itself, just like drinking it. And then for a while, root beer was always like a root beer float kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
And then now I'm like, I love it, just drinking it by itself.
Yeah.
And then cream soda was always one. I would have it with Sailor Jerry. Pretty
Cream
good.
soda?
Oh, yeah.
With Sailor Jerry?
Yeah, you get fucked up.
Whoa, that sounds good.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna have to get back into drinking now.
Well, yeah. And then like I didn't.
Give me a new lease on life, Brian.
I didn't drink for Christmas, so for me, I'm like, oh, I don't know, that's a win or whatever.
Yeah.
Like families, they're drinking. I'm like, damn it, I'm shaking.
Yeah, you're the designated driver.
And I'm like, Christmas, at least for me, it's like a perfect drinking day. 'Cause you got
Yeah.
nothing to do. You get fucked up all day. Anyway,
Yeah.
and then open presents and like,
Hell
this is great. Spilling my beer. But I'm
Nice.
like, and then one thing I was like, oh man, there was eggnog, and I'm like, and then sister had Hennessy. I'm like, damn, poured Hennessy in eggnog. I'm like, damn
Dude,
it.
I never liked eggnog.
It's
Eggnog's gross.
yeah, it's good. It's just really sweet and creamy.
Yeah.
And then it's like, yeah,
I got something else that's sweet and creamy for you, Brian.
something for you, pal.
Right over here, pal.
All right. And more than you can handle, pal. Huh? Okay, let's bring it in, huh?
All right. Thanks for listening to the episode, guys. Please give us 5 stars on Spotify. Like and subscribe on the YouTube channel. And, follow us on Instagram at Austin_train.
Yep.
And Brian H. Was it HC?
Brian Gower, HC.
HC. Okay.
But yeah, the YouTube channel, follow that, like, subscribe, all that. Posting clips over there, and then on Austin's Instagram. Are we posted on Twitter or no?
I haven't been posting on Twitter a lot.
But yeah, follow either way. We're all over the social media. That's media you should follow, huh?
Yeah.
Listen to that.
It is.
All right, we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.